Hey everyone, welcome to this monthly opinions, or mid-monthly opinions, 2016 on the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book and franchise. Uh, Thought I'd kind of give you my thoughts overall on what's been going on Sonic-wise. A lot of news coming out, especially with E3. Can't really say what's been going on. I have to check here, but let's start with the comic first. As I said in my review, I think 282, which is the second to last issue before Panic in the Sky, I think both stories in it, whether you like them or not, delivered when they should. They delivered exactly what they needed to, and they did what they had to do. Both stories. I mean, the first story, in a sense, when it comes to the freedom fighters getting the Gaia keys, and the emeralds, basically getting everything they need to restore the planet. That kind of helped it come full circle, so I like that. The second one did its job. It delivered by getting us ready and amped up for the universe arc that's going to tie in to Panic in the Sky as well. So, I like the fact that both stories delivered and did what they had to do. As far as the Sonic and Amy universe arc that's going to be starting next month, or at least at the end of this month into next month, obviously it's going to be running about a month earlier. So you're looking at July, late June, early July, late July, early August, late August, early September, and late September, early October before their story arc is over. But it ties in nicely because basically then it allows you to lead in to the last issue, which I'm thinking, if I'm correct, because we don't see Amy on any of the other issues for Panic in the Sky except for the last one. So we can expect Amy and Knuckles will arrive when in time for that last issue. So hopefully it ties in correctly with that. Um, overall, like I said, overall, like I said, definitely, definitely looking forward to what they got planned for Universe. And like I said, from the way it's being structured release-wise, it looks like it's going to basically tie in and kind of help lead in. It's going to tie in issue for issue and kind of lead in from the last issue of the universe arc of Knuckles and Amy into the last issue for Panic in the Sky. So looks like they're really going all out, and if things work out as planned, I think we might have something pretty decent on our hands. And yes, this does mark the end, and what a way to go out, I guess you could say, of the whole universe, of the whole Sonic Unleashed Shattered World Crisis arc that's been going on since, initially 252, more so since the end of 256. So by the time it's all said and done, from a main comic book standpoint, you'll be looking at 31 issues that this has been on for. And that's a long time. That's like 2 months, and I mean that's like not 2 months, but that's like 2 years and 7 months. So that's a long time. But again, if it wasn't for delays, printing problems and stuff like that, back behind the scenes issues and stuff, this would have ended throughout the summer. I mean, the original plan, when one thinks about it, was for this to come out in June. That's being Panic in the Sky. Panic in the Sky basically was supposed to come out in June, as you know, and I think the Universe arc with Knuckles and Amy was supposed to come out around May. So, I guess better late than never. But yes, it's finally coming to an end. I know a lot of fans were not too thrilled with how long this has been going. It's kind of similar to when the Mecha Sally arc happened. A lot of fans were wondering, when is this going to end? When is when is it going to end? When are they coming? When are they going to get to the point where they do restore Sally's free will and then eventually de-roboticize her? And I can understand how they feel. I mean, it's like this has been going on and going on and going on. It's time for it to end. But I think from a personal standpoint for someone like Ian Flynn, this is his magnum opus. I think originally, had things behind the scenes not screwed things up the way they did, the Mecha Sally arc would have been his magnum opus. That would have been it. And unfortunately, that didn't go as planned. And of course, you had, Sega and Capcom butting in and kind of saying, "Hey, do this crossover and stuff." So, uh, I think honestly, from a personal standpoint, this is why Ian Flynn is doing, has drug, is doing the story the way he is and drug it out for as long as he has. He wants this to be his magnum opus. He wants this to be his masterpiece. That above all else that above all else, no matter what comes afterwards, this will be the story arc he's most remembered for. If if and when he ever decides to go and leave the book, work on other projects. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Again, these are my monthly opinions, so it's my own opinion. But that's what it seems like to me. That this is why he's made it as long as he has, why he's drug it out. It's his magnum opus to make up for the fact that the Mecha Sally arc, which originally was supposed to be his other magnum opus or his original magnum opus, did not occur the way he wanted, and so he's making up for it with the Unleashed Shadow World Crisis arc. Again, yeah, I know it's been going on for a while, and I can understand how people feel, but from a personal standpoint, I think this is why Ian's doing it. He wants to make up for what he didn't get with the Mecha Sally arc, and now he's going to get it here with the Unleashed Shadow World Crisis arc. Overall, so overall, yeah, it's finally coming to an end. Again, if it wasn't for some printing problems or behind the scenes issues or what have you, this would have started not in August, but it would have started in about June. It started this month. So, like I said, better late than never, and let's just hope they can deliver and give us a good conclusion to all this and lead us into the next chapter going into 2017. Like I've said before in many other audio videos and stuff, in other videos as well, I think Sonic Universe is definitely going to have the Sonic Universe comics are going to have a big opportunity in front of it, with the possibility of having stories based around characters like Rotor, Antoine, Dulcie, Bunny, Loop, Sally, uh, Cassie and Clove, you name it. I mean, yeah, we're going to get more Knuckles, we're going to get more Shadow, more Silver, but maybe another Blaze. But they're going to the 2017, in my opinion, is going to open that door for more to happen. We might get another Nicole one. You have to, I guess you could say, continue, kind of close the gap on that whole Nicole, Phage, Dr. LED connection. So we might see that. Again, just looking forward to 2017 and what it has in store for the main comic and what it has in store for the Universe comic, especially with the Shadow World Crisis and everything coming to an end in November. Again, we are 2 issues away now. Well, counting 282 now, we are counting 282 has already been released. We are 1 issue left before Panic in the Sky in August. So can't wait to see that and see what they got planned. As far as the anniversary goes, as far as the Sonic 25th anniversary goes, if I'm you guys, I would definitely check out Tails' channel for more information on that. Apparently, Fire and Ice, the Sonic Boom sequel, Fire and Ice, has a release date. Yes, it has a release date. It says it's basically looking forward to, returning the gameplays to return the series back to its speedy roots. So I like that acknowledgement. Overall, though, it is. I will say this: it's hard to believe it's been 25 years since Sonic first debuted, the game series first was created. But time flies, and a lot has happened. So let's see what they say here. If my computer will bring it up, it says Journey Kids will be taken over by the Sonic brand. Amazon and Toys R Us will also see their web presence taken over by Sonic later in the year. So we know about Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games. We know that's coming out this month, I believe. There is no new game for 2016. It's just the Olympic title of Fire and Ice. Well, that's the May 4th article. I'm trying to find something more recent here. Hold on. But Well, there's also an announcement of Sonic. In case you missed the trailer for Lego Dimensions, Sonic is in Lego Dimensions, which basically makes him one of the first characters to be on two platform figurine games, mini games. First he was on, um, first he was an Amiibo, and this is first he was part of Amiibo, now he's part of Dimensions, so he's basically on two uh, interactive game sets. He's part of the Amiibo with Nintendo, and now he's part of Dimensions with Lego, so that's really interesting. But it sounds like the main thing they talked about was uh, Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. It sounds like they have some more announcements made. We'll just have to look into it. Again, check out Tails' channel for that information. But overall, it looks like they got some big plans for the 25th anniversary. Journey Kids, Toys R Us, and Amazon Kids are going to feel the effects of it. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Sonic Boom, I know, is supposed to get its second season later this year up and going. So that's nice to hear. And again, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. We know, again, like I said, Mario and Sonic, the Rio Olympic Games, it's already out for the 3DS, and it will be out, I think, this month or next month for the Wii U, and I will intend to get that game. So, overall, my monthly opinion, that's all I can say here on my monthly opinions. Not really much to say. But again, like I said, the comics, like I said at the beginning, 282, I think the two main stories did their jobs. I believe the door is wide open for Universe, the Sonic Universe comic, to really, you know, delve into the development of a lot of the other characters. I mean, you take a look at some of these side stories that we've been having with like Bunny and Tails and Sally and Rotor, and to me, I think it just sets up possible stories that we're going to get in Sonic Universe next year. So I definitely look forward to see what they got planned, especially, and also see what they got planned for the main comic as well, because I know after Unleash they got to go with something probably original, if not something else adapted. But what else could there be to adapt? We'll just have to wait and see. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. But those are my monthly opinions, my mid-June monthly opinions.